Amanda. I'm a librarian here at the South Cobb Regional Library, which is part of the Cobb County Public Library System. And welcome to Wednesday's Wizarding Masterminds. Alright, first thing we all want to do is put on our wizard hats. If you don't have an actual wizard hat, that's fine. You can pretend, or any hat you can wear can be your wizard hat. So you put on your favorite baseball hat, or football, or whatever. On today's program, we are going to be making catapults. So before we start actually making the catapult, we're going to learn a little bit about them. And you probably already know what a catapult is or have some idea, or even if you've never heard the word before, I'm sure you've actually made one. Because if you've ever flung food across the table using a spoon like this, that's technically a catapult. So let's get started. Catapults are simple machines. They use levers in order to throw objects through the air. Before the object is thrown, it's held down, creating stored energy, which is known as potential energy. And then, when that item is released, the potential energy is turned into kinetic energy, which allows the item, it's usually a rock, but it could be, anything, to fly through the air. And the stored energy, before it's thrown, can come from a number of different factors, such as gravity, or just the way it's built. If it allows a string to get really tight, it'll create a force that then will allow the rock to fly super far. And on this slide, there's two pictures here. And one of them just shows you a picture of a basic catapult and the different parts of it. And the other one shows you a specific type of catapult, which I think is really neat, called a trebuchet. And those have a really long arm and are generally powered by gravity. You might think that now that we know all there is to know about history and the science of catapults, that you're ready to actually build one. But there's just a tiny bit of safety information that we need to go into first. I can't let you build a weapon without telling you how to handle it correctly and safely. So, just to let you know, we're not going to aim the catapult at another person or an animal, and you always want to aim it away from your own face. Alright, now that we've looked at the science behind catapults, and we've discussed some of the safety tips that are important when we build them, now it's time to actually get down to the building. So, I brought some materials with me in order to build a catapult, but you can use whatever you think will work best. So I have some popsicle sticks and rubber bands and pom-poms, and lastly a plastic spoon. And using these materials, I actually built two different catapults already. The first one looks like this, and the second one looks like this. And today, I'm going to teach you how to build this slightly simpler one. But if you think you're up for the challenge, then you really should try to build this one, or something that looks like it, and see how it works. This is a variation on the trebuchets that we already talked about that have a long pole and work like this. So, in order to build our simple catapult, we're going to start by taking a few popsicle sticks and removing the rubber band if they're bound together. And now you want to take just a few, 3, 4, 5 different popsicle sticks and secure them together. I'm going to use rubber bands, but you could use glue or yarn or whatever else. And make sure that they're nice and secure. So since I'm using rubber bands, I'm going to put a rubber band on each side, just like that. All right. And now the next step that we're going to want to do is take our spoon and another popsicle stick. And so we hold them like this, just like this, that the popsicle stick's down here on the bottom and the spoon's on the top. So the easiest way to do this is to just take another rubber band and tie this together at the bottom, just like that. But then you're also going to want to secure it so that it can't slip out and pop like that, because that wouldn't work very well. That wouldn't be a lot of fun. So I'm taking another rubber band, okay, and I am going to wrap it around and around and around so that it's holding our popsicle sticks to our spoon. And now, because you see it's sort of tilted a little sideways, I'm going to go the other way with another rubber band. And we want to make sure that it's nice and tight. All right. And now I have a simple basic catapult. So I'm going to test it out and make sure that it works. So I take my pom-pom and I put it here in the middle of my spoon and I pull down. And let's see what happens. Well, that didn't go very far, now did it? But that time it did. And that is why it's important that we test out our inventions after we make them, so that we know whether or not we need another rubber band here or another rubber band there. Because let's see, if I add another rubber band, it might make a difference. Because it might make it harder to fling back. And then I might have more luck. Or if I scoot the bridge back farther, so that I have a longer part in the front, then I might be able to make more of a difference. All right, and now I'll show you a simple way to keep track of and test your different designs. Okay, now that I've shown you how to make a catapult, I'm going to show you how we can test out our catapult, just to see whose catapult works best, or which materials work best with our catapult. So here is an example of a chart that you can use. And so on it, I just wrote the try number, the catapult type, the material, and how far it went. And your chart doesn't have to look like this, but if you keep a chart like this, then you'll know that, oh, my catapult works better with pom-poms. Or mine doesn't work that great with pom-poms, but it works really well with marbles or something like that. And if you build two different catapults, you can use this to compare them, to say, oh, I guess that my basic catapult works better when it comes to making peas fly, but my more complicated catapult really knows how to make erasers just go all the way across the room. And if you keep track of this, you can tell me and show me what works best and what didn't. And I really would like to see that. Alright, now we've looked a little bit at the science of catapults and how they work, and we've looked at how we can build our own catapults using things that we might have lying around our own house. And so I can't wait to see all your catapults and see the work that went into them. So with that, I will hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye, wizards!